This is so exciting. Here we are live at the Koi Fly Creative Studios. I hope you've been enjoying our series so far. Next up is Dan talking to you about one of my favorite projects. Stand by.
So Avantor's original ask was to help them figure out how they make their Global Leadership Summit virtual and how they could still have collaboration and still have these interactive components and things that they were used to doing in person with people from all over the world just online. When Avantor first came to us for this project, we had seen companies start to adjust to live stream for their different needs. I think there was a lot of individual consumer live stream happening, like celebrities engaging with individuals, but I think for companies, especially large companies, it was still pretty new. So our process to make this happen was really identifying their needs, and the way we did that was really positioning ourselves as an extension of their team. So they had a small in-house team that did production, but they did not have a team that could really put something this big on. Their Executive Leadership Summit was attended by participants from 15 different countries and 35 different time zones. We really got in there and just partnered with them and built that trust initially so that we could understand their need. And then from there, the process was just working hand in hand with them. So we did pre-recorded videos that would play during their breaks, for example, or that would show recognition for the different departments in the company. And then we also did trainings with their executive team to make sure they were prepared for any live segments that came into play. What stuck out to me the most was that we were able to produce this both on-site in their global headquarters, as well as purely remotely. So after we had a couple days under our belts and had been interacting with their small team in office, we were able to do the whole next week completely remote. We put the Koi Fly razzle dazzle on this, if you will, by making sure that it wasn't just a one-sided live stream. So it was meant to be an engaging conference. That's what it was like in person. So when it came down to actually doing this live for them over the series of a few days, we ensured that we had different videos that kind of broke things up. We had custom graphics, we had music, we had multiple participants on screen in different ways for them to engage with the folks who are actually attending. People need to understand the benefits of live streaming, and companies need to understand the benefits of live stream, because whether you're connecting internally with your leadership group or whether you're connecting with your customer, there is not always going to be an in-person option moving forward, and there are so many new and unique ways to still get that engagement. That engagement and participation is really the core of your business. It's not going away, and there's a lot of opportunity there if you embrace it. As you are thinking about doing live streaming, think outside the box. We say if you can dream it, we can stream it, but what we really also mean by that is your event does not need to look the same as it did in person. In fact, it won't be the same in person, but there's a lot of new opportunities to engage with your audience. Don't just limit yourself to what you did in-house before or what you did in person before. Think outside the box and we can make it happen.
Oh wow, Dan, that was so amazing. Thank you so much for talking about that project. Hey you guys out there, if you're interested in learning more about how Koi Fly does live stream, go to koi-fly.com.